grab a drink, grab a snack, because it's about to be a long one. I hate myself, I'm so awkward. Okay. Hey guys, what's up? It's Megan here. Today I'm going to talk about my gym story, or how I started my fitness journey. If you want to stick around for that, stick around. If not, I don't blame you. I'm trash. You can click off this video. Okay. Long story long. Let's go ahead and talk about my gym story. So let's start at the beginning, all the way back to 2014, which really wasn't that long ago. Okay. I graduated high school in 2014, and at the end of that summer, as I was about to move off to college, my grandfather had passed away. So to sum it all up, pretty much I started my fitness journey because of mental health. So my grandfather passed away. We saw it coming. He was in the hospital. He'd been very sick, and it was an expected loss, but it was a really hard loss because I was very close to my grandfather. He helped my mom raise me, especially financially. But that's like another story for a different video. So I go off to college, which should be like a super happy time in your life where it's like, ooh, super fun, super exciting. This is all so new. I was very confused at that time in life because I knew I should be super excited, but I was also super down and depressed because of what had happened. I had just lost my grandfather. I get through my freshman year of college. It was not easy. Yes, there were fun moments, but when I look back on my freshman year of college, I just remember somebody who was in a really dark place and did not enjoy anything. So we get through that year. We're getting through summer. We're having a great time. I spent summer working as a camp counselor at a summer camp, and on the weekends I would go home. And there was a particular weekend in August. I had spent that weekend hanging out with family. My friends had come over and we're just sitting in the driveway talking to my grandma, talking to my mom, cutting up, laughing, the whole 9 yards. I tell my grandmother bye, and that I'd see her next weekend, because at this summer camp, you know, obviously I'd had to go and work all week. So I told her, hey, bye, love you, I'll come back next week. And I get a phone call literally the next evening, like 12 hours later, that my grandmother had passed away. And that hit me like a freight train, because that was a very unexpected loss in my life, because she was in such good health. At least I thought she was in such good health at that time, where I tend to believe that my grandmother probably just passed away from heartbreak. And that's why she passed away. That's what I like to believe. After all that super depressing stuff. I'm sorry if you need a tissue, like, let me dab your eye. Yeah, we're all better now. Our mental health is in such a much better place than it was 4 years ago. But yeah, I basically started my fitness journey because of mental health, depression, I mean, a lot of people do start their fitness journey because of that. I vividly remember this moment. I'm in my room one day, I'm on my computer, I'm like writing a paper, or I'm studying, or something of the sort, whatever you do in college. And my roommates walk in and they're like, hey, we're about to go to the gym. Do you want to go with us? And they had been going to the gym for quite some time, and I just never went. And I was like, why do I need to go to the gym? Like, I'm thin, I'm skinny, like, isn't that what you're supposed to be in life? And that sounds really bad, but society gives us such this complex about our bodies as women. And so I'm thinking, oh, I'm thin, I'm skinny, I don't need to go to the gym, I don't need to lose weight, I'm fine. But at that time in my life, I didn't see it then, but looking back at pictures now, I do see it. I was sickly thin, and not like anorexic or anything like that, but I definitely could have had a friend like feed me a cheeseburger or two, because my arms were so thin. And not that they're like super big or anything now, but like I like to think that I have a little bit of muscle, a little baby bicep. Yeah, my arms were super thin. My thighs were like super thin. Like, I mean I'm still a pretty small person, I think, but my thigh was like a lot smaller than this, okay? If you can believe that. I'll have to find a picture and put it here. Look at that. Look at how small I was, okay? Somebody should have fed me a cheeseburger. They were like, you don't need to lose weight, like, yada, yada, yada. Just, like, go to the gym. Like, it'll help you. It'll make you feel so much better. So I'm like, okay, I go to the gym. It was an upper body day. I remember that. And, you know, my roommate had me doing so many different things. Like, I was doing, like, face pulls. I was doing bicep curls. I was doing some shoulder press. I mean, she literally did, like, backs, biceps, shoulder, everything, triceps in this whole workout. So my arms were sore because this was, like, the first time I'd ever lifted weights in my life, because in high school I ran cross country and my coach at the time didn't want us lifting weights because apparently it would slow us down, and I don't know, he had this whole philosophy on lifting weights as a runner. But anyways, I started lifting weights. The next day after that workout, my body was so sore. I looked at my roommate and was like, I am never going to the gym again. Why? My body hurts. Eventually I made a habit of it. I started going every day after class, or, you know, after I finished homework, whatever. Anytime I had time, I would go to the gym. I actually got into such a habit that I would make time to go to the gym. So even if I had 8,000,001 things to do in a day, I would prioritize going to the gym because it was slowly making my mental health so much better. Going to the gym started to be an outlet for me because I was just holding on to so much anger and sadness over the loss of my grandparents and many other things in my life that were just affecting me mentally and emotionally. And so going to the gym and picking up heavy stuff and putting it back down, just like every single rep was just, I don't know, every rep was just like letting go of anger, letting go of sadness, and obviously listening to heavy metal and screamo music just helped me a lot too. Like, they're screaming in my ears and I'm like, I'm so angry, I'm letting it out. Oh no. Long story long, that's pretty much how I started my fitness journey. How I stay motivated is really, in a nutshell, is just my mental health. Yeah, I lost my grandparents about 5-6 years ago now, and I don't hold on to that anger and sadness anymore, but everyday life, I do have my stresses, whether it's work or something in my personal life that's, you know, causing me to stress. I'm a teacher, so I have a lot of work stress, so going to the gym definitely helps me, okay? So if you're a teacher out there, go to the gym. If you're angry about something a kid said to you, go to the gym. Let it out, okay? Don't take it out on little Johnny. Take it out in the gym, okay? Really just my emotional and mental state is what keeps me going to the gym. I mean, some of the progression I see in my body obviously motivates me to go to the gym. Like, once I see, oh, I feel like my shoulders got a little bit of a pump today and like they're looking bigger. They're not, but I like to think they are sometimes, okay? My biceps. Oh, they're not bigger at all, but sometimes I like to think they are. So I'm like, I'm gonna go to the gym and I'm gonna keep lifting weights because I'm looking good and I wanna keep looking better, okay? Abs. They're not a thing, but we want them. So we're gonna keep going to the gym, okay? Is motivation always there? No, it's not, sis. You're not gonna be motivated to go to the gym every single day. No, it's not like that. I'm the worst, okay? I go to the gym Monday and Tuesday, and then Wednesday I'm like kind of hitting a little slump. I'm like, I'm kind of tired. I don't want to go today. And sometimes I give into that and I don't go. And sometimes I'm like, no, you need to go. Get off your booty and go. So motivation is not always easy to find. I've been on this journey for about 5 years or so now, and my body could probably look so much different had I consistently stuck to a certain routine and nutrition and all that. But life happens. You're not always going to stick to a certain regimen. When you're not motivated, it's okay. Sometimes I think it's healthy to take a break from the gym or whatever workout routine we're in, because if we don't take that break, we burn ourselves out so quickly. So it's definitely okay to have like an off week where you're just not feeling it, because it happens to everybody. Even those like super big YouTubers out there that you're watching that you're like, ooh, I want that physique. Because trust me, I want that physique too. And sometimes I like obsess over it too much and it just makes me kind of sad. But anyways, they take off weeks too. It's okay. Sometimes they're not motivated. So if you're not motivated, sometimes it's okay. But you gotta dig deep in there and find it. Like, remember why you started. I don't know. That's me on my soapbox. But anyhow, I just wanted you guys to know why I started my fitness journey, why I'm where I am today. Okay? PSA, if you find yourself in like a really crappy mental state, definitely, yes, use the gym as an outlet and help. But also, if you are so down in the dumps that you're questioning doing something really stupid, please talk to somebody. Like, talk to a trusted adult or a friend or a parent, somebody. Let somebody know what you're feeling, because it does help, even though it's hard. And even though things may seem crappy right now, they won't always be that way. I've been in that state where I just thought life had me, like life was kicking me when I was down. And it will seem like that for a while, but trust me, it does get better. You just need to find something to channel your sadness and anger towards, and it will get 100% better. This is coming from somebody who definitely did question doing something very stupid at a really young age. And had I fed into that, I wouldn't be here today. And yeah, this is getting really real, but I stuck around. I had friends and family who were definitely there for me, very cheesily. Is that a word? Cheesily. The gym was there for me. And so anytime I feel that way in life, I channel all my anger and frustration into the gym, and it just gets so much better. So that's my gym story. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. Subscribe and like this video, and I will see you guys next week. Bye!